If you are planning a cruise port visit to Cartagena, Spain, you're going to want to watch this video. I'm going to show you around the immediate port area, tell you what we did, and tell you what not to do. This is an aerial view of the immediate cruise port area. Our ship is docked a few hundred yards back this direction. And here is an Apple map of the same area. Our ship is right here. We walked a short walk and we were right downtown. This is where we walked, and we continued almost straight and happened to see a hop-on, hop-off bus right across the street and thought, this is great. Price is pretty cheap. Let's do it and get our bearings. Bad idea. The bus filled up very quickly. Only one seat on top, and my friends allowed me to take it since they know I like to post to YouTube. It's not a true hop-on, hop-off. It made about a 45-minute loop. I did see some unique rooftops of buildings, a little bit of the city scenes on occasion before heading out of town, saw some views of the water, and it made a stop close to Castillo de San Julian. I suppose someone could get off for the hotel and beach here if they wanted to. There was a line of people waiting to get on, but no one wanted to get off. They were stuck there. Then on the return trip, I did get a few pictures of our ship. It said the bus had free Wi-Fi. I did not try it out. My friends were stuffy and hot and cramped and had engine noise. It was not a great experience for them especially. The only thing worthwhile about this experience is that I get to warn you not to take this experience. My pain, your gain, and you can thank me later. Let me suggest this other route instead. Shirley from the future here, and yes, my hair grows fast. It's time for a haircut. But I do want to tell you that if you find any of my information valuable, it would really help me out if you'll give me a thumbs up, if you will potentially subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. Comments really help as well. Thank you so much, and back to the video. If you come from the ship along the harbor like we did and hang a left, you can walk along the tree-lined esplanade. I saw a map here along the waterfront which pointed out all the various Cartagenas around the world. I've been there, to Cartagena, Colombia, and have a video about it too. Here are some vendor stalls, and I saw that you can board the touristic boat from here, and possibly some other boat tours. Here's where the Heroes Monument is located. My photo from this angle shows you just how close the ship actually docks to the city center here in Cartagena. Back to my street map. Get our bearings for those of you who like a map view better. Ships dock here and we walked this direction, but now we are going to turn right to go toward the Heroes Monument. Here's the spot of the tourist boats. Here's the location of the Heroes Monument. Beautiful from all sides. Across the street is a monument of a soldier and a monument to Cervantes, the author of Don Quixote. And in this grassy area are some very unique sculptures. Just a little ways ahead is the tourist office. What a beautiful building. The streets are smooth stone, so be careful if it rains that your shoes don't have slick soles. This tourist office is actually part of City Hall. The entrance to the museum for the Roman theater is right across the street. I saw this directional signage, which was more confusing than helpful. While it does tell the distance to each landmark, the way the sign points is not really true. Because here's the Roman theater, this is the tourist boat, the Naval Museum, the Roman Forum, the Augusteum, and the Archaeological Museum is way up there somewhere. At the time, we didn't know you needed to go through the museum to get to the Roman theater. And we walked up one of these little side streets and found St. Mary's Cathedral. Walking around there a bit, peeking through the bars here, and getting some good photos. We saw a cistern before finding a park that walks above the Roman theater and offers great views of the theater below. We also got a great view of City Hall from the hillside here. We spent some time exploring the beautiful old city shops, admiring the architecture along the way before settling in at one of the restaurants with outdoor seating. It was time for a treat here at the Yellow Submarine. So much to choose from. I went for the After 8, and it came out looking exactly like the picture. And I had to chuckle that the store needed to let people know that these are religious figurines and not the KKK. We headed back toward the harbor and marveled at this sculpture located somewhere around here, and then back to the ship. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.